Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be testing out and reviewing the One Drop Coverage Weightless Concealer from Catrice. I have been wanting to get to this one for quite some time because it is so affordable. It's a drugstore brand and it claims to be full coverage. It also claims to be full coverage with just one drop. So really excited to test this one out. It retails for $7 US and you can only find it in 8 shades. Only 8, unfortunately, but we're gonna test it out anyway and see whether or not the formula is worth it. Now I have 3 of the shades with me right here. This one is shade number 40, which is Camel Beige. This one is shade number 20, which is Nude Beige. And this one is shade number 5, which is Light Natural. All right, so before I get into the swatches, let's go over some of the quick details for this concealer. It is a cruelty-free, vegan, gluten-free, alcohol-free, perfume-free, oil-free formula. You're supposed to just shake it up really well and apply 1 dot under each eye in order to conceal the under eye area. You can use a makeup sponge, a makeup brush, or your fingers in order to blend it out. This is supposed to be a full coverage formula that is also infused with hyaluronic acid so that keeps our skin nice and hydrated throughout the day. And it is supposed to be long lasting and sweat resistant. I don't plan on sweating too much today. It's quite cold out. That's why I have this sweatshirt on already. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do any sweating, but we're definitely gonna wear it all day and see what this looks like underneath the eyes. As far as color correcting, I am going to be testing this out with and without a color corrector so that you guys can see what kind of coverage we are able to achieve without a color corrector, or if a color corrector is needed in order to help this concealer out, you know? Now, since this does claim to be a hydrating formula because of the hyaluronic acid, I'm gonna be using this with my Bobbi Brown corrector. It's a cream consistency, but I find that this one wears really well with my hydrating concealers. So, gonna be applying a little bit of this underneath the eyes. This one's in the shade Peach, underneath one eye, I should say, because we're only going to be color correcting the right side. All right, so now that color corrector is on, I'm going to jump off camera, apply some foundation onto the entire face, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, foundation is on. Let's swatch these so that we can get a better idea of which one I need to be using for today. So the first one that I'm gonna swatch is Camel Beige, shade number 40. That one looks like that. So far, I think that's the winner, but we'll see. Next one is shade number 20, which is Nude Beige. So that's Nude Beige. And the last one is shade number 5, which is Light Natural. So there are the 3 shades. I think I'm leaning toward the center one, and maybe I'll mix a little bit of the deeper and the middle, like mix them together. Let's see what they do together. So there they are together, and I think I'm gonna do that underneath the eyes. That looks like that now, but I know that's way too light, so I can't use that under the eyes. However, the, shade number 40 and shade number 20 mixed together look like that, which I think is going to be perfect for the under eye area. So I'm gonna do 1 drop of the shade number 40 and 1 drop of shade number 20. Looks like that. Gonna mix it together. Oh yeah, this is quite a bit. Even for one eye, I think a whole drop underneath one eye might be quite a bit. So there's that. Now let's apply it under the eyes. So I'm gonna take it with my ring finger just a little bit and see how that blends out. You guys know I really don't like using my finger because I feel like I leave little stamp marks. But this one's blending out really well with my finger. All right, I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more right here to the inner corner. All right, so there is one side. That's a lot of coverage, but we did start off with a lot because that Bobbi Brown corrector, it takes care of the under eye circles so well. All right, on the left side, I'm gonna use my new deluxe crease brush from Real Techniques. I bought 2 of these. They come, by the way, guys, they come in a set of 2 brushes. So this is what they look like now. This is like the new look. This is what they used to look like. I bought this one years ago though. And since I've been using it so much within the last couple of years, I don't know why I hadn't purchased a new one yet. But anyway, here we are. I purchased a new one. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because I do get asked about that deluxe crease brush a lot, but since it doesn't look the same as it did before, I think that that's why a lot of you guys are confused, like, where the heck do I find it? You know what I mean? All right, so applying it with the brush works just as well. However, it does dry down kind of fast. I was talking a little bit too much, and now it's kind of dried down. So let me apply just a tiny bit more onto the back of my hand again, just a little bit, not a whole drop. So that's how much I have, practically nothing. Now I'm gonna grab a little bit more with my brush and apply it underneath the left side. All right, so it blends out really nicely with the brush, but you get better coverage applying it with your finger. So that's why I just ditched it. And now I'm just applying it with my finger since it gives me better coverage with the same amount. All right, and this definitely dries down to like a matte finish. So I don't think I'll have to set it. We'll see what it does because some concealers are matte, but I still have to set because they have, you know, hydrating ingredients that tend to settle into my fine lines. So we're just gonna wait and see. As of right now, after blending it out with my finger, it looks good. It looks really good. It looks nice and hydrated, but the formula is a little matte. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna have to set it. Anyway, let me zoom you guys in so that you can get a better look underneath the eyes after initial application. All right, so there you have it. You see how much coverage this is giving? It's pretty good, although I must say it looks better over here on the color corrected side, right? I feel like I'm getting a lot more coverage over here than I am, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but just more coverage over here than I am over here. However, it looks good underneath both eyes. All right, so now that the under eye area is done, let me keep working on the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, makeup is done. I'm ready to continue on with my day. As of right now, holy cow, I am blown away by this concealer. Like, it looks so good underneath the eyes. So good. It looks nice and hydrated, concealed. Both sides look amazing. I'm getting really good coverage. Like, you know, I obviously have like the hollows underneath my eyes, so you're kind of always gonna see that. But I don't really see any darkness, right? Like, darkness is not really peeking through this concealer. We did not use a lot at all. It truly does feel very lightweight. And I just love the way that it looks. So we'll see how it wears, right? It is currently 11:19 in the morning. Look at the picture of Riddick. He's so cute. Anyway, I'm gonna be wearing this all day long and I am gonna be doing a midday check-in from my car so that you can see this concealer under natural lighting. So I will see you guys in a few hours for my midday check-in. All right, so quick check-in. It is 2:54, so I've had this on for about 4 hours, almost a solid 4 hours. My gosh, it looks so good. Do you guys see that? It looks so good. It's still staying in place. It hasn't moved around. My under eye area does not look dry like it can look with matte concealers. This one, matte, but hydrating, flexible, lightweight, full coverage. My God, like it's only 4 hours, but usually I have a pretty good idea of what the concealer is going to do by like hour 4 or 5 for sure. This being hour 4, I am really impressed. So hopefully we can finish off the day looking like this. Then this will be my new favorite concealer. We'll see though. Anyway, I will see you guys back at the house in about another, it's been 4 hours, maybe about another 4 hours. So around 7 o'clock, 7:30, we'll call it done. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully we finish off the day looking like this. All right, so I am back for my final check-in. It is currently 7:23. So I've had this on all day long. Before I get into what I think about this concealer, let me zoom you guys in so that you can get a better look underneath the eyes after a little over 8 hours of wear. All right, so here is the under eye area. After an entire day, I am pleasantly surprised, shocked actually. This looks really good still, and it's providing so much coverage, especially over here underneath the eye that I color corrected. Color correcting definitely helps, but even without the color corrector, look at how much coverage I'm getting. And it still looks pretty good underneath the eyes. All right, so there you have it. That is the under eye area after wearing this concealer for the entire day. I am truly blown away by this concealer. I really wish that they had a better shade range because I feel like a lot of you guys would love this concealer. It's not scented, it's cruelty-free, it's vegan, it doesn't have any of the crazy oils. It's just the right consistency. It's the right amount of coverage. It's a matte, but it's flexible. It's hydrating, but at the same time, it doesn't move around. It's like, it's just such a great combination that they have in this little bottle. Like I said, I really wish they had a better shade range, a wider shade range. Hopefully they will expand on that because it's a really good formula. I believe that the Liquid Camouflage, their other concealer, which also wears really well, but that one's not like scent free. That one had a really small shade range at one point and they've expanded since then. So I'm hoping that they will expand on this formula because it is truly like chef's kiss good. It is so good. So happy that I finally tried it and that I have like an affordable drugstore cruelty-free vegan option to provide with like great coverage, just wears beautifully. The only issue is the shade range. That's the only issue, but hopefully they'll expand. And yeah, it's a good concealer. It's a really good concealer. So that completes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed this product review and that you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future videos. And also don't forget to follow me over on Instagram where I absolutely love to interact with you guys. As always, take care and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye.